Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome to Letsplay Games and welcome to another episode of the Minecraft City Let's Play. What the heck is going on here? Hello? Yeah, there we go. We're all loaded up now. Yeah, guys, what's going on? Oh yeah, I forgot that's still down there. Oh boy. Yeah, welcome back, guys. We are here in episode, what is happening? I don't know what episode we're in. I have no idea. Probably, 40 something, right? We're in 43, 44. Something around there. Pretty exciting. I'm very excited for this episode here, and that's because I want to continue sort of working on what we started last episode. I haven't made really any progress since last episode. I had taken a little bit of a break there, but I am ready to start kind of working again. One thing that I've realized with these episodes, guys, that what is happening? Why'd that just black out? I don't know if you guys are seeing that. Is that my screen, or is that, I don't know what's going on. But yes, one of the things I'm noticing about these episodes is that we really do jump around. Like, we'll build a building there, and then there, and then there, and then blah, blah, blah. And sure, we're making good progress. It's coming together nicely, I think. But one thing that we should focus on is actually sitting down in an area, spending 3 or 4 or 5 episodes on that area, getting that area pretty much finished up. Like, you guys can see, this area still needs a lot of work in terms of detail and trees and blah, blah, blah. So I think the one area that I really want to spend some time on is over here. I want to get this entire block done. And once we get it all done, then we can start to move on to the next sort of area of the city, probably this one right here, or the next sort of project. But I do want to focus on just sort of one main area for the time being. So I think the one area that we're going to try focusing on here is this really cool area down in the downtown core. It's like a really cool, what we say was like a high-end kind of area with a bunch of old style buildings that are still here. And they just sort of, maybe like they fought for their rights, I guess, and they didn't get new buildings put up on top of them. They just sort of were able to keep their buildings. It's like one little narrow street here in the middle with some low density buildings, which I think will actually end up looking really cool once we have big buildings all around them as well. I think it'll end up looking awesome. But that's sort of the idea that I have, guys. That's the goal. And the one thing that I think we need to focus on if we're going to make this goal achievable, if we're going to achieve this goal, I should say, is, well, actually, hold on. We need to get some different heights going here as well, because I like to change up the heights a little bit. I don't know why I'm going up one, but I think that should work. But yeah, the one thing that I like to do that I'd like to do to actually achieve our goal here of finishing the entire neighborhood, you could call it, is that we're actually going to go ahead and lay out the entire sort of block today. I want to lay out where we're going to put stuff. I have a pretty cool idea. I actually drew it out earlier just because I was thinking of something that I wanted to sort of do here with the roads in the neighborhood. So I have a pretty cool idea of what I want to do. So I'm going to show that to you guys in a second here. We're going to just actually lay it out in the game so we can actually plan out our road systems here. However, I think I want to make this street just a little bit longer, maybe up to, I don't know, like here. Does that make sense, guys, for the length of a block? I think that's reasonable, right? That looks about right. I think that, yeah, that should be good right there. So that's the plan for the block. It's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be a really neat little area here. I hope that's big enough. I don't know how big. Like, we only use that much room. Okay, so we could like basically triple that along here. That should work. Okay, good. Maybe I'll make it just a little bit bigger, but that's kind of the idea. So the street is gonna end right up here. And then we're going to jump into a T intersection. And I'm going to show you guys that in a second here. We're going to go all the way down like so. We're just going to end it right there. Something like that. Okay. So let's get some bricks out here. I know this is not the right height or anything, but that's okay. We'll set that right there. And now I want another street of the same width, I think. So with the parking along the side and whatever, going along this way. So on one side here, it's going to meet up with this road right here and line up with it. I don't know. Did I make this too long, guys? I feel like I made this too long. Why do I feel like this is really long street? No, it's not too long, is it? How long did we do this one? Like, this one's not that long. So I'm just trying to figure out what I think would be good. Actually, that's a pretty long section of road. I'm just trying to figure this out. Does that look about like, I'm judging from that corner to that corner, that whole length, versus this whole length. This one might be slightly longer. You know, I don't think it matters though. I think we're going to be okay. Except my plan involves us basically putting a T intersection right here. So a street that just goes one way or two ways, but you know, I mean, just like along here. And then we're going to have some modern condominiums and then a main street that starts out here and goes down. That's why I'm wondering if this might be a little big. We're going to bring this back a couple blocks to maybe here. I know it's not a big difference, but it'll help us really maybe fit the street in a little easier. So that's the goal there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this little street right along here. And how do I want to actually do this? Because remember this stuff, yeah, that'll come around like this, I think would be the best way of doing it, which means that our street is down here. Okay, perfect. And also remember, guys, I think it's going to be actually 2 blocks in to there, basically, for the intersection. So those 5, it's going to come out like so. How do I want to do this, actually? Because that's going to be basically the corner. We're going to call that. Let's say that was the corner. Yeah, so that should come out like that. And then we're going to go down like this. We're still going to be using the bricks in this area. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And that's going to continue all the way along here like so. And then obviously we're going to open it back up, have the parking maybe not on this side of it. On this side, it's not going to have the parking spots, but on this side, we definitely are going to have them. So this looks good. I like the way this is turning out here. And now on the other side of this is where we're going to put the new kind of buildings. There'll probably be, again, parking spots all through here. However, for right now, is this 5 wide? Yeah, for right now, I'm just going to put these here. I am going to rip them out later and eventually put in the parking spots. But this is basically the width of the little street here, which I really like, actually. This is going to look really cool. Something like this. Perfect. And as we get into the main street there, we will just join it up and make it the black wool once it connects to there. So I think we're going to go bricks the entire way down. But here's the idea, guys. Here's my sort of goal. I want one building maybe right here, like an actual 7-8 story building right on the corner here. On this side, we might have like a oh man, what should we put there? Like a community center or a mall or something. Not a very big one, but just like, a small one. Maybe it goes underground a little bit. We're going to have these buildings continue all the way up here. Maybe another sort of decent sized building in here, which could be interesting. And then again, we're going to dive down into the small buildings all along here, little restaurants and everything. And then we're going to get into another big building on the corner here is kind of the idea. So a building there on the corner, along with a big building there on the corner. We're going to have another one maybe right here in the middle. We're going to have one right here on the corner, and then a couple large condominiums. And everything else can be the small scale like these. All right, I think that's going to work, guys. I'm going to go ahead here now and put in all of the brick or whatever we call this. No, the stone brick. and once I'm done that, we'll finish placing the road, and then maybe just write down some of those places where we're going to build, and then try to build a couple more of these little buildings. I think that's the plan for the episode. All right, guys, so I've gone ahead and added in the andesite, and now that we actually have it, the street doesn't look nearly, it doesn't look nearly as large as it was when we originally had designed it. So, I mean, that's a good thing and a bad thing, I guess, because we are going to lose a little bit of space on this kind of intersection area. But you know what? No, it will look fine because, again, we are going to have the the big, apartment buildings here and whatnot, and then the main street will be out here, so it'll make the block look even larger than it actually is. So I think that's a good kind of touch that we have to it here. I've actually gone ahead and filled in some stone, kind of finished up the street here a little bit, so we are good to continue making progress on that. However, I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera later because that is not relevant right now. I think the first thing that we want to start to do is continue building some nice looking buildings, or some nice looking what should I call them? Little stores, little storefronts and whatnot. So I think I'm going to start off here with some pink. Yes, some pink and some quartz. Why not? That's always a nice little color combination. We're going to start it right here on this block. And the goal is going to be to have it like this. So just like so. And I'm just going to do little 2 wide sections, maybe some quartz pillars in between here. And we actually want that to go up a little more. Is that 3? That's 4. Let's actually go for 5 on this one. And then we will go ahead and add another story on top of it, just like so. And maybe one more. Why not? And we can actually run this up all the way. 3. Boom. How do we feel about that? Is that a little too high? That might be a little... Yeah, you know what? That's just a little out of scale, I think, for what we're going for here. We're just going for little low density buildings. So we're going to be using these 2 wide windows. Slightly larger size building possibly right here. Let's see. How do we feel about that? That doesn't look too bad, does it? Maybe we'll do this, actually. I think that's going to look okay. My goal is to have 3 and then 2 and 2, but now I'm thinking that's going to be really, that's going to be way too big, isn't it? Well, no, actually, I think I like that. Let's go for that. A slightly larger building on this side. We're not going to have too many buildings in here, obviously, because I don't think that we have as much space as I was hoping for. Yeah, because that's going to take up a little bit of room. Oh, actually, no, this is going to be our final block. Okay, perfect. So something like that. There we go. We've got ourselves another building put in here, and now we're just going to start to plan out the base for what's going to be another medium, I don't know, like some sort of apartment combined with a mall down here. We're going to have a big mall, I think is going to be my final plan there, because we don't have any malls downtown right now. Again, probably slightly higher end mall, but I mean, we don't want to make it too high end, not like crazy. I know I said last was like, you know, like $1,000 shirts and, you know, really expensive $300 steak. We are gonna have that, you know, down here maybe, but I think we also want the mall to feature some things that aren't really expensive. Some regular people can also enjoy this space. So I've gotten 3 colors here that I want to actually use. I know there's a lot of kind of boring gray and white colors. However, this is, I think, the most realistic that we're going to get. And the condo here is going to start right here. And in fact, I might just put up a little wall, or we could do something interesting with a wall here. Why don't we get we'll get maybe this and some hedges, or leaves, I should say. What if we did something like this? Boom. Nice little hedge wall, even like one higher. Sure, that actually works pretty well. And then we'll go ahead here and design just the base of this condo, which is actually going to start up pretty high here. It's going to have some stores in the bottom and whatnot, but I think this is what we're going for. Okay, I like how that looks. However, the mall is going to be like all behind the building here. So the base, or the actual base, yeah, the base of the building is actually going to go to here, I think, is going to be sort of a little, actually no, because we want some shops, right? So maybe we go one more out here. I got it. I got the idea now, guys. We're going to go one more out here, making this a 5 kind of sectioned window-based building. That didn't make any sense, but you guys know what I mean. There's 5 windows here. We're going to go along like this, 1, 2, and 3, just like so. The shops are going to be all in here, and then we're going to just build a wall right here, so that can be one shop in there. Then we're going to go along here and build a wall right here, and just like so, 3, 3, 3, 3. There we go, perfect. So those are going to be 2 shops with some windows maybe. Or those will probably just end up being walls, to be honest. So let's just make them walls. They're gonna be walls. So like that, that's gonna work fine. And now on the back side here is gonna be the main part of the shopping mall, which is actually gonna be going in right behind here. How much room do we have here to work with? We have a decent amount of room. I still want to be able to put this building will go probably on a rectangle basis like this way. So I still want to be able to put something else on top of the mall as well. And the entrance to the mall now, guys, is gonna be sort of back here a little ways. Maybe we'll go with something like this. And by the way, on this one, we're going to have a white streak going across here. I know I'm kind of all over the map on this episode, but you guys just wait till we got planned out. It's going to be awesome. There we go. Now we got the mall entrance here. And the thing that I'm thinking, because we got to get the people behind here, maybe we'll have this as like a big overhanged area. I want to go right to the end here with this, actually. So maybe something like, well, we'll leave a little too wide walkway. How about that? So that can be our entryway. And it's pretty big, I know. But you guys just watch. We're going to bring this back all the way till here, exactly. So I got to do some measuring here because this is a pretty big entrance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, let's see how that works out. It almost works out really good as it comes into like these 3 wide sections. I think what we got to do is just shorten it up here 1 block. So we'll leave a 3 wide walking area now. This will be the entryway into the mall, which I think will look really cool. There we go. We're going down to here. And now we're going like that. There we go. There we go. How do we feel about that? So this is going to be one big like window into the mall. So we're going to have our roof on top of here. Window into the mall right here. You guys getting it now? Nice big window in there. And then we're going to have 2 entryways like so. So we'll just draw those out like this. This is going to be really awesome, guys. Trust me. I'm going to be trying to do some work on this, hopefully off camera. And then by next episode, we can actually get some real good progress made here and maybe have the shops already laid out. We can keep working on the other side of the street here, which is something that I really want to get going on. However, there we go. That's going to be the entryway into the mall. Those are going to be like the 2 entrances. And it's going to be like this really cool style building because all this is going to be like sort of outside because it's just got like one big entrance here, which I think will look really, really cool. And then, of course, the condo from this building can continue onto the top of this because I made them the same height. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I did. So the actual building can continue out on top of here. And you guys will see. It's just going to turn out, I think, really good overall. It's going to look great. I honestly hope so. I don't know. I shouldn't say that, actually. I shouldn't just say it's going to look great because I've made some mistakes before and they don't look great. But I'm going to be doing another big thing like this going right across there. And, of course, this wall will be coming up like so. So there's nothing to worry about there. And wow, okay, this is gonna look dope. There we go, guys. Does that give you guys a better idea of what's gonna be happening here? Again, we're gonna have our 2 entrances down here into the actual mall, but it's got this really cool kind of modern overhang feeling thing, and I basically did that because I want the entrance to be behind the lobby of this building, right? Because we don't want to interfere with that because I want the mall to actually go this way. So it's gonna be like a main hallway down here and then shops all along either side. So I wanted the hallway to go that way, but then we'd interfere with obviously the lobby of this building. So in order to keep that lobby going, I decided to inset the mall, or inset, is that a thing? I decided to push the wall of the mall back, but I still wanted to obviously be able to build on top. So then I came up with this little kind of cool thing here, which I think was pretty cool. I don't know, and I really do like, by the way, also how it kind of develops up from these smaller buildings, and you see this get slightly bigger, and then we're gonna have like a little condo here, nothing too huge, but it's gonna be a nice little building there, and then we're gonna get right into high density again kind of area. It's not gonna be as high density as downtown because I want to start dying it out here a little bit. So yeah, I mean, overall I really like how this turned out. I think it's gonna look absolutely epic. But yeah, guys, there's our street. It needs some detailing, obviously. It needs a lot of work still. It's just looking very basic right now, kind of bland. It's also nighttime. I hate, oh man, I always record in the night and then I don't realize that it's even nighttime. I just have like permanent command blocks saying, or for telling it to be day. In fact, hold on guys, Minecraft command block, here we go. How do you even do that? Yeah, is that all you do that? Perfect. And let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Time set day. Okay, we're gonna put this on unconditional, always active, repeat. Boom. It will never become night again. That's how we do it. Okay, guys, it's looking good. Hopefully that will make the future videos slightly better. But I am very happy with how this turned out here today, and I'm very excited to continue working on it. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to go below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.